regression plots, right? Linear regression and relationship. Plots are more of what? Understanding a relationship, finding the pattern. So whole thing is based on this concept only, right? Whole plotting techniques and all based on this concept, try to find some relation and how much data is scattered. So the more concentrated area. So this is basically one kind of a concept, right? So on that line only, right? So we are going to discuss about linear regression and relationship. In this, how we can make use of these plotting techniques, that is reg plot and LM plot. Reg plot is basically a regression plot. Regression plot, that is reg plot. And LM plot, linear model plot. LM plot, linear model. So both are same. They both are almost same, right? So they fall under this category, that's all. So let's look into that. Let's execute this, all these libraries, and import the data set. We already know these data sets. So now I'm going to use reg plot. So for reg plot, regression plot, we need X data and Y data, right? Data equal to your data set. So let's execute this. Here we'll find one interesting line. Like another regression, plots and all, we don't see this kind of a graph basically. We don't see this kind of a line or anything. So here we have one line coming up. You see this? This is basically what? A best fit line or regression line. What is regression line? What is this line? Basically, it is telling us, it is giving me an indication that, or it is trying to predict that, what if customer is making a $60 bill, right? What if customer is making $60 bill? How much tips I can expect? How much I can expect? So that time this line will help us to understand. Okay, so let's say this is going somewhere here, right? So this you can see around $8 you can expect. And what are these shades? These shades are basically telling me, I may be wrong here, okay, so I'm just trying to explain here. Suppose these are the shades. Let me take. So these are the shades, okay. So the top shade, above this particular line, right? So this one is saying upper side tip you can expect. Maximum you can expect is say $9. And this side, the minimum you can expect is say $6. The average average tip you can expect is around 8. So it is going to give me a prediction, right? So some kind of a prediction it is going to give. So that is basically what this regression line. All right, and how it is going to identify this line. So there are a lot of calculations comes into picture. So that calculation we will discuss in our linear regression model. So we have to spend, I think, 2 to 3 weeks to understand the linear regression and all the concepts. So that time I will explain this in depth. Pin to pin, I'm going to explain everything. Okay. So here, but the idea is it is going to extend and it is going to regress it as and when total bill increases, how much tip is going to increase. So it is going to keep every points in mind and try to put this particular line, best fit line, what we call. So keeping every data points in mind, and so that we don't predict something unnecessary or something wrong. So with less risk, we'll be able to interpret the data, or we'll be able to predict the any outcome. In this case, tip. So we'll talk more about that during the machine learning. So let's not waste time here. Now LM plot, it is exactly same, very minor difference, very minor difference. So SNS dot LM plot, X data, Y data, and your data set. So this is, I don't see any difference here, right? It's almost same. Only thing is maybe inside there could be some kind of a parameter differences for designing and other things. Otherwise, I don't see personally any difference here, right? So either you can use a reg plot or a LM plot, and if you want to use a scatter plot, we often come across this guy, scatter plot, most of the time. Okay, with that, I think I have covered all of them. Yes. So with that, we have completed visualization techniques, right? Matplotlib and CPOR.